The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Just the goalkeeper. And the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way.
Cruyff! And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Portugal have their second corner now. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Best is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Romario. And here's Neymar. Makaleli. And this is Hullet. That is a brilliant interception. Best. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cruyff.
Croatia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in a good position here. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Portugal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bullet dominates aerially so often. Rodri. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's been given a great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Robson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Best. Looking to play him in. Best. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for a runner. Oh, this is Romario.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar powering forward here. Can he get it through? But this is Romario. Bergobi. Vieira. Robson. Neymar. And this is Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Robson. Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Croatia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Voluntários de cada bancada, por favor, dirijam-se à sala do pessoal. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he finish? There is the genius of Luis Suarez! A finish of true class! And the second half is off to a flyer! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper's given it away. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Cannavaro. Croatia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, this ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Robson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rodri.
Croatia have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Croatia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that has left him in a heap. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bullet. Neymar. Croatia looking to pass their way through. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bergomi. Here's Vieira. Maldini. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. Makaleli. And it's Neymar. Hullet. Oh, nice touch. Neymar. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. They've scored! Croatia are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
14.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Número 13.
Some good, persistent defending here.
Messi. Número
Portugal
7.
really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it goes for a shot! Goal! Croatia! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival, Luis Suarez. Now it's Rodri. Oh, super ball! Shot, surely! A heavy challenge. Now, can they get him away? Messi with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram cuts it out. Into the last 5 minutes. Threads one in. Vieira. Portugal finding their passes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Croatia moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Kaka. Ambitious ball here. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. The pass has gone astray. And that will be the final act. Croatia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Best picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage.